Well, let me guess. It was your first day of practice and you ate a big fat bag of dicks. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a much more common scenario than you would expect. Alright, this happens to just about everybody in wrestling. First things first, you should know that practice should be very fucking hard. Very, very hard. Alright, if it's not physically exhausting, then you're in a shitty program, you need to get out of there. Get into a club, supplement it some way. If it isn't physically exhausting, if you're not sore, if you're not tired, if you don't hate your life afterwards, then you need to get out of that program, right? Because it's just gonna make you a bad wrestler. Also, you should watch all my videos because literally, this is like a Bible, I swear to God. Everything that I have learned and that you guys ask me, I tell you guys, right? If I had this shit when I was your age, I would be so good. I would be so good. Like, there are problems I had as a freshman that I didn't learn until I was a senior because I had been wrestling for so long and it took like just a light switch to click my senior year and like I learned something new. You know what I mean? You learn new stuff all the time. So watch all of my videos because like there's always something that you can take away from it. I don't post it unless it's good. Remember all the things that good wrestlers do. A good wrestler maintains his stance at all times during a match. At all times he maintains a good stance. A good stance means that your head is in their way. If they just try to shoot without a good level change, then your head is going to be there blocking them. Next, your hands are right there beneath your head so that you can catch their level change. So if they want to shoot on you, they have to circle fast enough past your hands and they have to level change quick enough to get past your head. Also, they circle at all times. Anytime you're being aggressive, you're thinking circle. Get behind this man. Get behind. Alright? When you sprawl, you need to circle. When you sprawl and you're in that awkward position where like he's like under your head and you have your arms under him and you're trying to block him and you're sprawling, you should be running around in a circle, going in a circle, trying to get around him. Alright, so you guys are always coming at each other like this, like just head on, like this. His best defense and your best defense are head on. If you can circle and create an angle, then you can blast through him so much easier. So much easier. But you have to understand that you have a split second. When you circle for a shot, you have literally less than like half a second of like go time. You have to decide in your head, like I'm gonna circle and shoot right now. And you go whoop, bam, and you hit it that quickly. It's like a snap of a finger, alright? Good wrestlers create and maintain their momentum with a shot. That means that your shot doesn't come from the power of one leg. Your shot initially should come from your back leg, right? That back leg should shoot you forward, and that front leg, the second it touches mat, that means you're using all your strength in that back leg. You're shooting your arms as far forward as you can and you're pinching your elbows, right? You're shooting your arms as far forward as you can, pinching your elbows and pulling them into you. And that front leg is using all of its strength to propel you forward, right? It may not be much, but you have to maintain that momentum that back leg already started. So remember these things, like just think like what does a good wrestler do? What does a good wrestler do? What does a good wrestler do? And you'll learn more and more things as you wrestle. Like if you watch college wrestling, if you watch Olympic wrestling, you'll see what good wrestlers do and like you can learn a lot from them. You can learn a lot from watching a video of someone. These aren't tools that they had 20 years ago. This is really, really new and you guys can get way better. Also, practice form over completion. That means in every single workout, like if you can't do it, don't revert to having bad form. You should have good form until you fail. And then you reset and continue on with the workout. If you're doing shuffles around the circle, I know everyone knows what I'm talking about. Like when you're shuffling around the circle for warm-ups, you're supposed to be in your stance. By having a bad stance, in just like something as basic as shuffling around the circle, you are missing so much progress throughout the year. If you took the same person side by side and they like had bad form and good form, like throughout the year with that one shuffle, you'll notice that the person with good form will have a much easier time maintaining their stance in a match. When you're doing push-ups, right? Keep your arms straight in front of you. You should be working out your chest, not your shoulders when you do a push-up. It's really, really basic stuff. And last thing is keep your chin up. Don't quit. Just keep on showing up. It really is hard, and I understand it's hard, but there is nothing better than winning a wrestling match, than saying that I just beat that kid's ass. Like, I just literally whooped him. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing better, alright? So if you guys like that video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check me out. My name's Isaac. I post a new video here on my channel every single day. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.